Next question, no name on this one, says, would the 2017 Warriors beat the 2004 Pistons?
All right, so let me go back.
No, go first.
Let me go back and say.
First of all,
this. Go ahead.
Let me go.
Go ahead. I'll let you go first
Because y'all average 87 points a game.
Okay.
So they would outscore y'all.
Numbers.
So if we average 87 and was winning, how much the other team average?
86.9. Y'all was barely winning.
Negative.
Y'all was barely winning.
We have an NBA record that will never be broken.
What's that?
When we kept, I think it was either 6 or 7 teams under 70 points in this scoring era.
Yeah, that'll never get broken.
That will never get broken again. We were defense. We hung our hat on defense. We would have beat the shit out of them. And I'm going to address that because Draymond said this bullshit.
Draymond would have killed you.
You crazy as
Man,
fuck.
you can't guard Draymond Green.
He said this bullshit the other day on him and Shaq's podcast. We would have beat the shit out of them because, for the simple fact, they couldn't match up with us at any position. Steph's not a defender. He would have had to guard Rip. How many screens Rip coming off of?
Whatever the max you can have in the game.
Or whoever they would have tried to put at point, whoever their point would have been too little for Chauncey. Right?
They'll put Clay on him. Clay 6'7". You say
Okay,
Clay
so
can't guard Chauncey.
who's going to guard Tay?
Kevin Durant.
Wiggins. KD.
If it's 2017,
Oh,
it's Kevin Durant.
KD.
Yeah.
Not happening. They all too. They about
You
the
said
same.
KD can't guard Tayshaun, who averaged 9.
No.
Nah, come on now.
Yeah, I'm saying that
And
for
you said
back
Tayshaun
for
can
back
guard
then.
Well, he
KD,
just
who averaged
outscored
30.
him,
Man,
Like-
yes, because Tayshaun was an underrated scorer. See, a lot of people don't know
How you underrated scoring? Your team averaged 86 points.
because he was an underrated scorer. He led the year he was at Kentucky. He led them in scoring. I think it was like
no,
26 or something.
That's right.
Everybody could score in college. We all could score in college. I'm talking about in the pros. Y'all averaged
Okay.
86. He averaged 9.
Okay,
So a
and
big
we
game
still
for him
won.
is 12.
So we still won. That's fucking defense. That's what we hanging our shit
No,
on.
okay, so-
and then here's the other thing. They're not used to the physicality. Draymond's
Hold on,
too
okay.
little.
What rules are we playing under?
It
Old
don't
rules or
matter.
new rules?
It don't matter. It
The
can
new
go.
rules, y'all can't do that.
But here's the thing: the new rules, they can't fuck with us neither because we have more guys with a greater skill set.
They're going to make the ball fine.
Man, go. All right. Well, you go through the 5. We go through the 5 right now.
Okay,
You
let's go
through
through the
5.
point. So if we got point guards.
Our starting 5 was Chauncey,
Okay, let's go
Rick,
point.
Tay,
So point
me,
guard
and
is
Ben.
Steph and Chauncey. Who better, Steph or Chauncey?
I'm going with Chauncey all day. He gonna put motherfucking Steph in the basket. Steph don't play defense.
Okay, I'm taking.
Yeah, Steph will shoot 40 footers. We'll take that.
I'm taking. You
Next.
taking Chauncey? I'm taking Steph.
I know.
At the 2 guard spot,
Rip.
Rip or Clay.
Damn, you know why? For the simple fact, Rip is going to do more than shoot motherfucking threes. Rip is going to do more
Well,
than
I think
shoot
in Golden State they
motherfucking
trading
threes.
3 for 2, so I'm gonna take Clay right there too.
Okay,
And I
you
love
can
Rip,
say
Rip, my
that.
guy.
You can say that.
Small forward Kevin Durant or Tayshaun Prince. Who you taking?
I'm taking Tay.
He knows ball.
Because Tay hang his hat on motherfucking defense, which I hang my hat on, which that team hung their hat
And
on.
I know you're a loyal
And we
dude.
face KD.
And I know you're a loyal dude, so I understand it. I'm still taking KD.
I know.
At the the power forward, Rasheed Wallace or Draymond Green.
That's my young fella. I love him to death. Too fucking little.
You think you better than Draymond Green?
Stop it, Bonzi. Don't do that. Too little.
Depoy Draymond Green.
Too little.
You talking about Saginaw, Michigan?
Too
Draymond Green.
motherfucking little.
How many you average in that series?
I don't even know.
Defensive player of the year.
Whatever. Too little. Go into the 5.
Okay, so you won that spot. I get that to you. I get that spot to you.
Go to the 5.
So the 5, y'all got Ben Wallace or
It was Zaza Pachulia.
Zaza
that year,
Pachulia.
the 2017 Warriors.
scoring wise, that's a wash, but player wise, we get that to y'all because Ben Wallace. So they
Okay,
got
so
the front court.
that's the 5. Let's go to the bench. We had a
Sean
bench.
Livingston.
Lindsey
Look
Hunter.
at that. Yeah, their
I'm
bench
taking Sean
was-
Livingston over Lindsey Hunter.
Wrong thing to do. Go ahead.
There have been Patrick McCall, JaVale McGee, Andre Iguodala, Sean Livingston.
Come on, man. Eagle.
Ian Clark.
Come on, Eagle.
David West.
Who y'all got over Eagle?
Okay, so we
Matt
had
Barnes was on that team.
we had
Come on.
Mike. We had the Pit Bulls, Mike James, Lindsey
Black
Hunter.
ass Mike James.
That's
That's my boy. That's my boy. I got to
I
tell
think
you.
just Mike James.
I
is
said it to
fine.
him. No, I said it to him every time I see him. That's my brother right there.
Eldon
That's my brother.
Campbell.
That's my brother.
We had Mehmet Okor.
2017. 2017 Warriors. 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 2017 War
we had Darko, and we had Big Nasty, Corliss Williamson.
Ah, that's my guy too.
Now compare that bench to the bench that was on that team.
But let's just go back to that. Out of all them guys you named, the max y'all can put up is 87 points.
Dog, we were motherfucking playing.
We tell you defense, yeah, but y'all couldn't score at least 100 with all the names you named.
No,
because other teams scoring 61.
because we didn't shoot a lot of motherfucking threes and shit like they
y'all
do
stalled.
now.
Say that.
No, we played defense. We gonna
Y'all
make
stalled,
you
man.
play
What is
defense.
it 20 seconds off of the
Four
clock?
corners
Yeah,
ball.
now they playing
That's
four
right,
corners.
because if you were a poor defending team, I'm not just gonna come down and shoot an automatic
I
shot.
get it. So I feel like those stats are a little bit.
No,
skewed
nigga, we
a
gonna
little
run
bit.
you into the fucking ground.
No, y'all gonna stall the ball.
No, we wasn't stalling. We running our offense. We running you through the fucking ground. Because motherfuckers don't like to play defense for 20 seconds. They like to play defense for 3 or 4 seconds.
I'm taking Golden State over y'all.
I know you will. A lot of people will. You
only
crazy
bench
as
you would
fuck.
take Golden State's bench over
I'm
Detroit
taking Golden
bench?
State's whole team over the championship
Coaching?
team. Just because
Larry Brown versus Steve Kerr?
That's not even part of the equation right
she
there.
called LB pound for pound.
That's what I'm saying. That's advantage
That's
for
not-
Detroit, right?
That's not even part of the equation.
I ain't gonna disrespect pound for pound. I ain't gonna disrespect him.
You know, and Steve Kerr, our guy, because we played with him out
Steve
in
our
Portland.
guy. Steve
you
our
know,
guy.
that's
Like,
why I
pound
fuck
for
with
pound
Steve.
got too much. He got too much history, man. He been doing this a long
Pound for
time.
pound.
That's so if y'all got the front court, bench is what would you say bench is a wash or you
It's a
go
wash.
Goldie?
It's a wash.
That's
No,
a
ain't
wash.
No fucking wash.
And y'all got coaching? Who's the best player in this series?
Steph Curry.
Who's the second best player? Kevin Durant, right?
It's Kevin Durant for sure. It's either Steph or KD. They can go back and forth between KD and Steph.
Y'all keep thinking that KD would have been doing that shit he's doing now, and you know, with all the mid range, that shit
He
wouldn't
got a
have been
career
happening.
average of 28.
Hey dog, that shit wouldn't have been.
I ain't talking about he had a
happening
good
back
game
then
of
from this
28. For all his
He
years,
had all the good games.
he averaged 28 for his career.
team, which is good. That's fucking phenomenal. Right?
So you
Very
telling
good.
me a person like a Tayshaun Prince ain't tried to guard him during that whole time?
Dog.
Nobody like a Tayshaun Prince has tried to guard him.
We locking that shit down. We playing team defense.
I'm done talking.
Put it,
Did
put
they
it
have
this
Ben
way.
Wallace behind him? Did
Put
they
it
have
this
like
way.
a Tayshaun and a
He
big
ain't going to the hole like
and,
that, man. He get into a spot.
Put it
He's
this
a-
way. Let me see.
Can't nobody stop KD getting to a spot. I don't care who it is. You talking about back
I
then?
want to say probably like, I don't know the exact number, but I can definitely let you know for my time that I was in Detroit and the times that we played the Lakers, and we all know how great of a scorer Kobe is. Kobe never had no big games like that.
Let's wrap the show.
You got enough.
I mean,
Let's wrap the
I
show.
mean,
I
just-
can't-
Tayshaun guarded
I
Kobe
can't
go-
very
no,
well.
he's
Listen
a
to this
fucking-
blasphemy, man. I
He's
can't
a
listen to it,
hellacious,
man.
underrated defender.
What's next, man?
What the fuck? I mean, I gotta call a spade a spade. Dog, and yes, we would have beat the shit out of that 20 It would have been 4-1.
I was gonna say how many games? So you
4-1.
Can we we move past this? Because it's
4-1.
What do you say that series goes?
4-2 Golden State.
And we would have beat that motherfucking Ball State team too.
I don't know about that. Who guards Bonzi?
Oh, we putting motherfucking Larry Brown on Bonzi. LB used to be a killer defender back
He used
in
to
the
shuffle
day.
the feet,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
I was unstoppable at one time. At Ball State Bonzi, when they let me, man, please. Unstoppable.
No, but real talk, all jokes aside, we would have beat them though. And for me, the way I look at it, it doesn't matter the era because we definitely know they couldn't have hung with us in our era because of the physicality. Then in this era, the way that you can't touch nobody, again, I still say our skill set would have made us prevail over them. If we're coming across the lane, if I'm coming across the lane, you're not allowed to hit me or do none of that shit, it's going to be a foul. So you're going to have cats, Draymond and all them cats in foul trouble. I'm going to let Draymond post up. You are not, first of all, he's going to get probably like about max maybe 6 or 8 points. All that because Dre's not as good shooter. You're not a good shooter as you thought you were. And I know we had that phone conversation one time and you thought you could outshoot me because you hit a couple of threes when y'all championship run. Fuck out of here, dog. FOH. Nah, we would have beat the shit out of y'all. Real talk. And to me, it don't matter who rules. Y'all rules or our rules. And I'm saying that straight, looking at you and the camera, dog, on everything.
Wow, air? How you spell that?
A thing?
ER thing.
EAI thing. A thing.
Anything.
Did a poll in chat. Who wins the game? 2004 Pistons, 2017 Warriors. 56% say
Warriors.
the 2004 Pistons win that game. See,
So we got some old.
See,
that
Chad-
means we got
Chad
some
had your
old cats.
back.
We got some
Chad
old
had
cats
your
in the
back.
Old
chat.
heads in the chat. It's all
There's some
Detroit.
old heads in the chat.
Detroit,
Who must have saw us
some
play.
gray beards. Yeah.
Yeah.
56%, 44 for the Warriors. Draymond Green responded.
My guy.
Oh, brother.
My guy. Saginaw's finest.
Last Thursday on this very program, you said that Draymond's 2017 Warriors will have no shot against your 2004 Pistons. Draymond Green disagreed. I think we have his response to pull up. It was.
Team Draymond.
He says we would have smacked y'all. Y'all was scoring 72 points per game. That's not winning a half. And we putting you in them big ass forces in every pick and roll.
Wow, you went at the forces?
Let's see you move them feet. That one ring was great though, big bro. We all appreciate it.
So, two things with that.
Okay.
One, I responded to that and I told him, I was like, you know what? I said, I ain't gonna go back and forth with you on this shit right here and just let everybody know it ain't no beef with us. I don't want motherfuckers to try to think, oh shit, they really beefing.
Yeah.
They don't like it. No, that's my little brother, you know what I'm saying? That's family right there. I love that kid. I'm happy for him. You know what I'm saying? He had a great career, but yeah, he's just too little, right? That's first and foremost. But my man Zeke said it. I ain't really got to say no more, talk anymore about it. Zeke checked in with the whole shit. If it wasn't for KD, y'all wouldn't have won y'all last those two that y'all
The
did.
two in the
win
middle. I
them.
think we've got the clip of him and Zeke. I think that was from March. Let's see if we can take a look at that.
Yeah. Cause I'm with Zeke.
Before Kevin Durant arrived in Golden State, y'all were on the verge of being remembered as the team that went 73-9 and lost to a Cleveland Cavalier team in the finals, 3-1. You up 3-1, and probably one of the biggest collapse in NBA Finals history from a 73-9 historical team.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Durant comes that summer and really saves y'all basketball legacy.
It's the truth. It's the truth. And the other thing I told him, I said, you know how it's always the comparisons, this championship team and that championship team, right? I was like, okay, I said, so that 2004 team, I said, we're going to go with that year, as far as with the guys on that team being the age that we were and not just no prime. Because I told him, I said, for sure, hands down, if that team was in the prime against y'all in y'all prime, for sure y'all couldn't fuck with us.
Yeah.
Oh, hands
Like
down.
no chance.
Oh, they ain't had no fucking chance. Oh, me in my younger day in them Portland days, shit, damn near touching the top of the backboard and all that shit, man. What? Yeah. Then you ain't gonna see them forces move. You gonna see them fucking forces fly. Ooh. You know what I mean? That's why they call Air Force Ones.
Wow.
Can you explain y'all's relationship, like how far you and Draymond go back?
Yeah, so just to let y'all know, so during that whole time I was in Detroit, for the first few years, I should say, I was in Detroit. Draymond is real good friends with Jordan Dumars, Joe Dumars' son. Okay. So, Jordan, that's my other little brother, that's my guy too. And, they will always be in the locker room. They was in there in the meetings and, they seen a lot of behind the scenes shit, for some young boys.
Yeah.
So we always kept in touch with them, like when Dre was in high school. And then, we always was rapping with him and gave him shit. But he still did good at Michigan State and, won a chip there. And when he got to the league, we was all happy for him. So, because it's like, real talk, like my little brother making the league. You know what I'm saying? So that relationship has always been there with us for the last like 20-something years. So, that's why we could talk to each other like that and not take it personal.
Right.
And, not be ready to fight. And when I see you, it's on sight and all that shit.
Right.
Like, nah.
So what were your first thoughts seeing that?
Oh, I
that
told
tweet?
you.
Yeah.
we beat their ass.
You still feel that
Like,
way?
yeah, for sure. I'm telling, and like I said, we're gonna keep that team like in the prime. What, man? There's no way nobody on that team could fuck with me in my prime, dog. And then the other thing I told him, I said, more than half of the guys on that 2017 championship team, they played against us. They know what it is already. So
Yeah, who you
ask the
said?
team.
Yeah, like at who?
I mean, played against Iguodala, played against Jaja, played against D West. Who else was on that team? I'm trying to think of the veterans.
Let's see. Has your position changed
Hell
any
no.
coach
No.
at
You
all?
ain't got to.
You know what the problem I
I
had
care
with
less
Rasheed?
about
you know the
him
problem I
and his
had?
fucking position.
You know the problem I got with Rasheed Wallace, the comment he said? There was nobody on that Golden State team. I think you said something like this, is that y'all had more talent than them, or they wasn't talented as y'all? They had dudes, they had a couple dudes on that team that's way talented than y'all whole roster.
Who?
Steph and KD. Man, they gonna go down in the history of
I didn't say talent. I said skill set.
That's the same thing.
No, it's not.
All right.
Talent and skill set is two different things.
Okay, that too. You trying to tell me that y'all had better skill set than them?
Man.
Nobody can outshoot Steph, and nobody can outscore KD.
Okay, so here's the thing. You think them motherfuckers would have really been getting them open looks off like that against us? You are fucking crazy,
First of all,
cuz.
man, listen. Y'all
And
played,
first of all, them niggas would have been in foul trouble. Steph would have. Who's Steph guarding?
who guarding Steph?
Who's Steph guarding?
No.
We gonna make that motherfucker play defense.
Let's get back to the point that he don't gotta guard. Y'all average 86.
No, it
So
doesn't.
He don't have to guard nobody.
Okay,
you know
so here's the
the
thing.
you know what we saying to y'all team?
If we average 86, right? But we was winning. How many did the other team average? then?
I get that. But
Okay,
y'all
then.
team what we call self-check. Y'all was checking yourself. Y'all average 86 points. 3 of them dudes could get 86. If you let Clay, Steph, and KD get on the heater, it's 87-86, they win.
Hey, Bonzi, for sure any of us could have did that too. We wasn't like that. We was more on a team shit. You know why they had to do that? Because them motherfuckers couldn't play defense. You know, they best
They had a
defender,
good defense,
They
though.
best defender was Andre Iguodala.
It's Draymond.
No, it was not
'Cause he's guarding
Draymond.
you.
Dre is too little. He too fucking little. He only about 6'5", 6'6". Charles Barkley in his prime was more athletic than fucking Draymond.
Draymond got this between the ears. He's smart.
Yeah, no,
You know
I'm not saying he's not. I know Dre's a smart player, but guess what? I ain't no motherfucking dummy.
I'm
letting you know. The
jury's still out.
My basketball IQ, I know for sure, was higher than his when we were playing.
Higher than
Yeah.
Draymond?
Yeah, I know this. I know this. But our main thing was team. Yeah, shit. You don't think that fucking Chauncey could have averaged 20? Rip could have averaged 20?
You talking about could have.
Yeah,
We talking about what y'all was doing for real.
because we were on team
You
shit.
averaged 13.5. Another dude averaged 14. You averaged about 11.
Pick your poison.
Well, that's not.
What you mean?
Yeah, that's not
Couldn't
killing.
nobody stop it.
That's
you
not
was,
killing.
You was playing too. We was killing y'all team
Man,
too.
you crazy as hell.
We was killing y'all too.
Man, please.
So you was just.
Even when y'all won the chip, wasn't nobody scared of y'all. Y'all was just.
What you mean? Why
I'm just
nobody?
talking about
Y'all ain't had to be scared of us because we was beating ass anyway.
Y'all wasn't. Okay.
What?
All right.
Who? What you mean?
All right.
I told you we got a fucking NBA record that is never going to be broken.
Because
dog.
y'all stalled the ball.
No, we did not fucking stall the ball, nigga. How is it stalling the ball if we making you run through your defense? We going through options. If we talking about coming down running the play, we going third option. We not going to come down. Ain't no high. It's basketball. We not going to come down here, Tyler. You shoot it. No, we going. All right, Tyler. You shoot it. I'm gonna go through, set the screen for you. You gonna come up. He gonna hit you. I'm gonna go down, set it for somebody. Make you play defense.
So you gonna make them work on both
exactly.
ends.
What about
exactly?
y'all? You know how hard it is to guard that Golden State team in 2017?
I'm not. Look,
you know how hard it was to guard that?
Did you hear me
First
say?
of all,
Did you hear me say it wasn't
No, I'm just
hard?
saying. But you talking about y'all play defense. The spacing is to the max because they to the hash marks.
Dog.
They shooting out there. So
They can shoot,
it's more
they can
space.
shoot out there all the fuck they want.
So they gonna trade 3 for 2s all
no,
day
it's
long.
not.
That's the new game.
No, it's not. I'm telling you.
But you
man,
trust
you crazy
y'all
as
be
fuck.
able to, even with all the
Man,
threes.
we is
yeah.
locking that shit up.
I don't believe
Now
it.
here's the thing.
Locking
But
it up.
This is what he's thinking. Now, yeah, I'm saying we locking it up. They definitely all of them motherfuckers gonna be under their average.
Huh?
My ass. All them motherfuckers gonna be under their
Okay, so
average.
if KD averaged 30, y'all get him to 29?
If KD is averaging 30, then that motherfucker he gonna score about like 20, 22. All you gotta do is look it up.
I don't believe it.
You ain't got to believe it. Man, I know you don't believe it because you saw it. You played against it. We beat that ass too. What? I mean, we did. Hey, who's going to guard Rip on that team? Matter of fact, when Lindsey and Mike James come in the game, who's going to guard them? When Corliss come in the game, Here's the other thing. First of all them niggas is too little.
Why do you keep saying that, man?
Because they are, Bonzi. Look at the physical stature of that team and our team. They're too fucking little.
First of all, Tayshaun Prince and Rip Hamilton weigh 145.
Hey. And guess what?
Careful.
I'm just saying, but he acted like they some goons out there.
But we were. They the
only person that had some cuts and shit on it was Ben Wallace.
They the two thinnest dudes that we
That's
had.
what I'm trying. So you acting like y'all just out there just Brody and boys.
Ben was a goon. He was Brody, and D-Han was a goon. He Brody and
D-Han averaged 8 minutes a game.
Man, but
acting like he was playing 32
up though.
In 8 minutes, you ain't got 8 minutes.
Yeah, you act like they motherfucking bench was averaging fucking 29 minutes a game or some shit.
I'm done talking hoop. I don't want to talk sports with you no more.
Man, don't get mad. Don't get mad with me because I can prove my shit and you just coming on some hypo shit. I know what the fuck my team can do.
That team won 70 what?
73-9 and did what?
I'm just saying.
And did what?
That was the year before. This team won 67.
They won 60. Okay.
The one with KD won 67.
They won 60. How many games y'all won that year?
I don't know.
Okay then.
It don't matter. What did we end up doing?
You came in mid-season.
Yeah.
So
what did we end up doing? And then when I came there that next year, we won. I mean, when I had that full season next year, we won more games.
That wasn't that good. I love y'all as people.
Hey.
But it's basketball.
It's basketball.
Record says other things. So say what you want to say.
Man, that conversation has went viral in at the crib, at my Facebook page. And everybody's hitting me up. Man, Wells, man, I'm like, bro. And honestly, it would have been a decent game, but I just feel like Golden State had too much firepower for you guys. Now I do respect y'all championship. I do respect everything y'all was about because I love the grittiness with y'all. But just the way they were playing the game at that time, I don't think nobody in the world could have messed with them at that moment.
They only
even in their era.
But they only had two main scorers.
What about
they only had two, KD and Steph. They're
two of the best ever, though.
I'm not saying they not.
For sure.
Clay scored 16, 11 dribbles. You quit forgetting about Clay. Clay was playing an excellent basketball at that time. Excellent basketball.
Yes, game six, Clay was.
Excellent.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he not, but no, dog, we had too much defense. We had team defense. It definitely would have been an offense versus defense matchup. And for sure, we would have came out on top. Because, again, half of their team already got their ass bust in my prime and younger and back then when I was with the Pistons.
And my Draymond Green boys.
So
he would have, like he told Shaq, he would have gotten into a fight with you.
No, he
y'all
wouldn't.
both would have got kicked out.
No, because you know why? You know why? Because you tried that same bullshit down in Houston, motherfucker. It wouldn't have worked.
You tried that one, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, man, did he ever, though?
I tried it. I tried to bump him. He slapped me off.
Hey, man. Hey, look, I'm telling you, the shit was hilarious. You know, he doing all the extra shoving and shit, and, you know, talking shit and looking at me, what? Trying to get something with the ref right there, man, that shit was hilarious.
They gave us some text. I was like, no, that's a double tech. Get us up out of here. That's a double tech.
We're out of here. Yeah.
They didn't want to get us up out of there.
But
man.
no, I was cracking up. But no, it's all in fun though. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, like even with our exchange right there, it ain't personal.
No.
You know, and that's what a lot of people don't understand. Cause next, you know, on the street with some shit like that shit could have ended in fist fights and all this other shit. Like, nah, it ain't that serious. Cause you know why it ain't that serious? Cause the game would never happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers is old, us and them.
Yeah. It's some great barbershop talk, though.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
Talk.
Wait, so what are your thoughts on Draymond saying they would just pick and roll you and make you and the, quote, big-ass forces
Why did he
move?
go at the forces, though, man?
But it was tough.
All you got to do is watch the film. All you got to do is ask motherfuckers. They ain't want me in the pick and roll. Because in the pick and roll, I could do it all. Either I could show straight up, show high, make you go around, and my man go under. 9 times out of 10, depending on what side of the floor you on, I'm going to trap it if you on one of the sidelines. I'm coming with a hard trap, a hard red. In the middle, we're going to force you to your weak hand, and we're going to just play whatever the game plan is the coach got. So he can say that all he wants.
Man, these ain't no kids that can't go left or right. What are you talking about?
See, there he go again.
Because
there he go again. Dog.
I don't like that.
All I'm saying is, so you mean to tell me if you're guarding either one of them, either Steph or KD, you're going to give them the option to do whatever they want, or you going to force them one way? Yeah, they can go left and they can go right, but what are you going to do?
You could be right.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
so
force him. Now that he said it that way, I guess
we're going to force him.
You got to take away something
to where we want him to go. So 9 times out of 10, you're looking at it like, all right, we're speaking hypothetically, if they got the weakest shooter in the right corner, all right, so we're going to force this pick and roll to the right because that's where we want that ball to go, to that guy in the corner who's pretty much going to be the open man. You know what I'm saying? And not saying that they can't go left. I know the motherfuckers can go left. They fucking perennial all-stars, bro. Yeah. I know they can do that, but we're going to try to force them to what we want them to do, not what they want to do on offense. On offense, they ball and, come and Steph going to.
Well, I was going to say, they had a lot of ball moving and things, zipping left to right, moving around the perimeter.
But we did that. We could defend that too.
Yeah, but
we can defend that too. Shit. And then everybody underestimating the defensive prowess that Lindsey Hunter has. People ain't even looking at that. He's a veteran.
Man, Steph Curry killed Lindsey Hunter. I love Lindsey. That's my man.
I mean, it was Dellavedova that was Steph had a couple tough shooting games early on. Maybe you do need like that scrappy off the bench guard. Not to say anybody's stopping.
And we had two of them. And thank you you for saying that. Not saying that nobody's going to stop.
Because that's your buddy. That's your best friend. That's your best friend.
Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Don't get mad because that's my guy.
I got matching tattoos.
I'm saying fuck you, Bonds. Hey, did y'all get that on soundtrack? It's like, no.
Wait, so how tough of a mismatch are you for Draymond?
See, here's the thing. Dre can't shoot.
He's a shotter.
No, he's not a shotter. He's a shooter.
He's a shotter. He can hit shots.
No, he cannot hit shots. He's a shotter. He's a shooter. A shooter's
shotter, 2 T's.
A shooter's going to put up a lot of shots.
He's a shotter. He can
that
hit
don't
shots.
mean, but a shotter is going to make shots. Dre's not a shotter. He's a shooter. That's number one.
I've absolutely
Nobody in the history
Number
of
two,
basketball has ever said Draymond Green is a shooter.
Number two, he's too little down there on them blocks.
What era are we playing in?
It don't matter.
In today's era, they don't post up.
Well, I was going to say, they're not going to be on the blocks.
But I'm going to post the fuck up is what I'm telling you. You know why? Because
on D-Boy?
Ain't no help. On the little ass D-Boy, whoever, ain't no help. Yo, Bonds, ball, come on. Throw that ball down here. Lunch meat, mouse in the house, all that shit. Too little. Gary Coleman, Webster, come on. All these little motherfuckers, too little.
So with all that being said, what if y'all do play a game? We're going to let's say we're going best of 5. In the first game, they score 130 points on y'all. Y'all scored.
That's not going to happen.
Y'all score y'all 86.
That's not going to happen.
The game plan
you saying you mucking up the offense so much they never get going like that?
Dog, we ain't gave up no points like that. We're not giving up no points like that.
Y'all don't give them 100.
Dog, no, I didn't say that.
120.
We're not giving them no 130, 120
They
points.
average 116.
That's their average.
A game.
Yeah, that's their average.
Y'all gonna hold them to
what was our defensive average?
Let's see. So if they're
probably
116 a game,
89.
What are you trying to hold them to?
You say it again?
They were 116 points a game.
If they was averaging 116 points a game, our bet is to try to hold them to a $105.
Man, call Draymond.
Okay.
You got Draymond's number. Call Draymond, man. Put him on FaceTime, man. We got.
Oh yeah, I told him it's gonna happen. I said that in my little comment too.
We got to get Dre on here.
Yeah, I mean,
y'all's defensive rating
and the other thing, huh?
95.4 defensive rating.
That's what they average. That's what
the points per game they gave up 84.
And they average what, 86?
They average 90.
I don't give a fuck how much you want to say we average. How much did we give up? That's the thing. We changing game plans, dog.
That stalled the ball.
Dog, how is it stalled? So you just want us to come down like they do now, come down and shoot 50-foot 3-pointers. That's how you wanted us to do it. You know
what saying that's part of your technique? Slow down the pace that they wanted.
It's not. It's a difference from stalling. We just going to do 4 corners, Carolina. We're going to do some 4 corner shit. You know what I'm saying? Boom, everybody pick a corner. Or, you know what I'm saying, whoever, either Chauncey or Rip might just hold that motherfucking rock out there and ain't nobody moving. That's stalling.
Yeah.
When you making motherfuckers play defense, that's not stalling because they don't want to play defense.
For every second of the shot clock.
Yeah, I mean, like, okay, even now, it's even a shorter time than when we played. So back when we played, it was like the average motherfucker the average team played defense for about 7-8 seconds.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So if you going through and back then we had the full 24 and 14 on the side, all that shit. But we gonna make you play defense. If it's not a guaranteed wide open shot or an easy layup, you gonna play defense for at least 12 seconds. And those extra 12 seconds adds up.
That's a lie.
No, dog, I'm telling you,
going?
dog. All you gotta do is just go through. Okay, think about 2 chess. The AI play. The AI play.
Yep.
Right. So now, Rip can go either way. So with that whole play, now that's going to be a couple seconds because for the simple fact, when he come off either side, now Ben's going to set a screen for me or I set the screen for him, depending on which side Rip going to come off. You got to run into the screen. And then if we run into the screen, depending on the team's defense, either going to try to trap it. Rip is either going to pass to me, pass to Chauncey up top, or try to hit Ben for the oop. But it's making that defense play. Making these niggas play defense. And at the end, it wears them down. You know that.
First of all, you don't got a guard Ben. So we doubling we ain't got a guard Ben. We don't.
What you mean you don't? That motherfucker gonna get every rebound, and Ben averaged about
No, that's fine.
8 points, 10 points. I take that. But he averaged like about 14, 15 boards, like about 4 or 5 blocks.
I'll say for the playoffs that year, Ben
he ain't
Wallace
3-time depoy for nothing.
10 points, 14 boards, 2 assists, 2 steals, 2.5 blocks that playoff run.
That's better stats than Draymond.
For Big Ben.
That's better. Draymond, during that time, Draymond probably had like a couple games where he shot that wrinkly, crusty-ass bullshit jump shot, and that shit went in. And he shot that shit wide open because why he shoot it wide open? Because motherfuckers, it's a dare shot for him.
That
they
year,
was daring him to shoot it.
His year, that postseason, 13 points, 9 boards, 6.5 assists, 1.8 steals, 1.6 blocks.
That's better than Ben Wallace.
No.
More points, less rebounds, more assists.
Ben rebounds.
Less
That's
blocks.
what he does. I'm taking Draymond.
You could take that. I know.
I feel like when they go small, like they would sit down Zaza, bring in Iguodala. So it really be you versus KD.
It don't matter. That's the thing.
So you can guard KD now?
I can guard KD. Dog, because let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. You know why?
You listen to this. Wells,
you know why? If that was the point, if he would have been at the 4 when they won small, if he would have been at the 4,
lineup,
yeah. Here's the thing. Fucking dummy, I wouldn't have been guarding him by myself. Just like I said a second ago, no, I'm pushing him to fucking help. I'm going to try to take away the fucking jump shot, and I got a motherfucking 3-time depoy behind me who going to start to break with that shit. So you can say whatever you want with that.
I'm not here.
And here's the other thing, as you just said. Let them motherfuckers go small. The 2 smallest motherfuckers on our team was Mike James and Lindsey Hunter.
I'm not here.
Let them go small. Ain't nobody else come in small. Corliss Williamson is what? 6'6", 6'7". D Ham is about 6'6", 6'7", 6'8". Who else we had?
First of all, D Ham is 6'5", 6'4". let's totally get.
Oh wait, come on, why y'all?
Because he hiked it.
Why y'all D Ham like that?
D Ham little man.
I got fucking with my nigga. I got fucking with him.
D Ham is not no.
But no, dog. I mean, man. And and I'm not. And here's the thing. They had guys on that team that I like. I like a lot of the guys they had on that team. I like Sean Livingston. Sean's a great player. I like him. Josh wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying? I like him. Like as players, I like them. But my whole thought is, no, they couldn't fuck with us.
You're saying you too physical. You out rebounding them. You mucking up all the 3-point action, so they not getting to the 115, 120 as easily.
He's not physical like that.
No.
Taller, can probably score a little better, but physicality.
Tall but not strong.
Draymond, I'll take that. Draymond, way more physical than this dude.
That's why he said what he said when we was in Portland.
Mm-hmm.
What I say? No, you was a good teammate. You cool to hang around with. You decent. You know
you solid guy, yeah.
You cool, but don't get it twisted now. I done seen motherfuckers bust your ass now.
Oh yeah, I got my ass bust before, but not as many motherfuckers as I bust their ass. Let's get that right now.
The math's on your side. Mm. We got plenty more to get to. Again, we've got our resident Indiana Fever fan here.
Oh, and hold up.
No,
and
please.
the last thing too.
Sure.
That I wanted to say about that.
Yes.
is the getting Draymond ass. Yo, man, quit coming with these old ass topics too, just because you got a podcast now. And this topic was about shit. Probably that year when they fucking won it. It was coming out.
He gonna say this about you though now.
Yeah, no, it ain't about me. It ain't because I can tell you this right now to this day. Yeah, I'm 50 years old. That nigga still can't outshoot me. So I'll leave that there.
Is that a challenge?
He's a shotter, not a shooter. Okay, I bet he can outshot you.
No, he can't outshot me. He's a shooter. He going shoot as many threes, as many twos as he can.
You talking about today? You versus him
right?
Shooting.
If he was in this town today, I'd meet him over at the Boys and Girls Club at 7:30.
We got Dre downstairs. Let's bring him up.
Yeah, Dre's at TNT right now.
We might need to make this happen. Yeah,
lace up them forces.
The big ass forces and.
Have you ever wore a pair of his forces?
No, things like moon boots, man.
Man, they're like Tim's. You think you're playing in some Tim's, man? Them are so heavy.
And used to be jumping out the gym with them motherfuckers.
So you could have moved. You could have guarded the pick and roll if you had on some regular shoes.
Nah.
First of all, you're 7 foot and you got long arms, so you wasn't really jumping that high.
I can't tell, Bonzi. With a 42-inch vertical, what the fuck?
Get him.
You just throwing numbers out there. 42.
Oh yeah, I had a 42-inch vertical in my prime.
I had a 41.
I believe it. In your Ball State days, I believe it.
I was bouncy, wasn't
That a
I?
Muncie?
You're right, G. You're right.
I seen the vidges.
You're right.
I seen the vidges.
That's a Muncie record, isn't it?
Nah, that
right,
was,
yeah,
he was throwing some shit down. I gotta give my
give him
young
to-
fella his
okay.
props. You know, I can't shit on him.
You call
you
him
know.
square.
I don't
I
know.
gotta call a spade
I'm
a
done hating
spade.
on you for the rest of the day.
Oh,
My man. My man.
whole $100,000.
Yeah. That's all it takes. A little compliment. We back.
We back.
We back.
We're so back.
Got no problems with this kid. Zero.
Y'all see what I go through with this dude, man.
Draymond Green responded to your response.
Oh, it's a
To
response
Draymond Green.
It's a response
To the
To
response.
what he's
response.
yeah.
to the
To
response.
the response.
Yeah, because
wow.
initially he started it on the Shaq show.
Okay.
Oh, he started the. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, with him and Shaq.
Well, let me.
He gave you some respect.
Oh yeah, no.
He gave you
it's
some
a
respect.
I
We'll-
told you it ain't no disrespectful thing with us. That's my little brother, man. I love him to death.
For sure. We'll let's take a look at what Draymond had to say.
It's a nice ring you got on.
Number one, there's a 0% chance that 04 team can beat us. But we all know how hard it is and how good you got to be to do it again. And quite frankly, the OGs wasn't good enough to do it again. Number one, you got to move them feet. She can't move his feet. She playing Air Force One, like hot tops. We gonna torture she. She the weak link on the defensive end, by the way.
Goodbye.
By the way, we made y'all brand of basketball is stink. We did that. So the brand that y'all played to win, we actually like crushed that.
Oh my lord.
We did that to that brand right there. Come on, she.
Ether.
That ain't never flying.
Oh, he won. He won. Now, Jeremiah won.
So here's the
won.
thing. Yeah, I did play in forces. And, you know, made my mark and brand with them, too. So, you know, I can send you a couple pairs if you want. Second, you got to be realistic about it all. You know what I'm saying? Just be realistic about it. Y'all was too little, period, point blank. And here's the other thing, though. Here's the other thing. I did like that he did. I love the way he flexed on me with the ring.
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
I've seen it, yeah.
Hey, I ain't mad at that. I would have did the same shit too. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. Y'all did it in a weak ass era, dog. Y'all didn't play us. Y'all didn't play our style of ball when it came out. Like, and think about it. As I said before, all you got to do is ask more than half of the guys that was on that 2017 team with yo stink ass, who was averaging probably like about maybe 5 points. You know that wouldn't have got it done, especially against us. So you would have been below your point average, rebound average, assist average, and steal average. And then just think about it. All you got to do is ask them. And I'm gonna leave it at that. You had guys who played against us. You know what I'm saying? Either that Detroit team or at some time in their career, you know, all you got to do is ask them more than half of that team. And I'm going to just leave it at that. After that, the next step to this is either I'm coming out there or you come here. Bottom line, we can sell it right there. And period, point blank. And I still stick with the shit that I said that, you know, you might, I don't know if you replied to, you know, just think about it. You still can't outshoot me to this day, as I said. So let's leave it at that. I still love you, though. You my guy. And as I said, again, For everybody out there to know, this ain't personal, none of that. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? That's my little brother. It's always respectful, you know what I'm saying? So it's a great thing. Yeah, I respect the fact he got the championships. You know, it was in a weaker, softer, different era, but hey, they can have it. It's a ring is a ring.
A ring is a ring.
A ring is a ring. So, you know, I give it to him. He got 4 of them. And, you know, but that damn sure shit wouldn't happen against us, bro. And you already know that. And this shit that mystifies me so much, it's like I'm discombobulated by the whole situation.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm discombobulated.
Ooh.
By the whole situation is, you grew up in our locker room. You seen us. And matter of fact, as I sit here and think about it, he's not even taller than Rip. You know what I'm saying? Rip was like about 6'5", 6'4", 6'5". Him and Dre the same height. So ain't nothing he could do. And again, that same 5 that he want to put up there already bust Jaja Pachulia ass. You know, as I said, he was one of the ones that knew about me when, you know, I was in that prime because he was the vet for that team. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and definitely, as I said, they don't want to face me in my prime, dog, for sure. But I still love him. That's my brother. That's my guy. And I'm going to just end it at that. And, you know, I know he going to reply. But
you know that.
The next time I'm going to reply is going to be on one of our shows.
Yeah. Coach Wells, your thoughts?
No, he said, I mean, if you watch the whole, in entirety, you know, he said a lot of key facts. And
yeah, he did.
He did say a lot of key facts. But, you know, one of the things that he said that I can't really go with, and I hate to even agree with you because, you know, I hate it. But you're probably one of the best defenders, you know, individually and team defenders that I ever seen. And the people who played with you,
appreciate that,
and
Bonds.
people who played with you though, because you were the voice. You were 7-foot Draymond kind of.
He learned the shit
you know
from
what I'm saying?
me.
Because you, I just,
He said you were the weak link.
yeah, and I just
he learned his defensive powers from me. The talking, all that shit.
That's what the biggest thing. Like I got confidence playing defense, knowing that you was behind me, telling me, hey, this, and that, like all the stuff. So that part. But when he said some stuff about Rip not being a defender, he was maybe right. Rip probably wasn't the best defender.
No, Rip wasn't the best.
I'm just saying it, but he had to guard Clay or Steph.
He's a better defender than Steph. I can say that.
I just don't think, and don't get me wrong, Rip can mid-range you all day. He can't outscore Steph.
No,
he can't outscore Clay on a consistent basis.
Here's the thing with that. No, true. Don't
get me wrong. He get 25 because Rip was a killer.
Yeah.
But the dudes get. You know what? They done did some. Man, they do had 37 in a quarter. He had 60-something on 11 dribbles.
They have cold shooting nights too, though.
I'm just saying. I know that too, though. I'm just saying. But on any given night, if they on, if everybody's on, if everybody hooping, it could be a tough night. You know what I mean? But the other 3, you, Tay, Big Ben, those are probably your best defenders, and the people y'all defending, only one of the 3 on the other side are really big time scorers, and that's KD. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all really had to worry about those other 3 guys, those 2 guys that was, you know, going off. And that was probably that's the only thing that I was kind of like, okay, Dre on to something when he said that. But when he said that about you defending, I was like, you know, I played with him. I can't co-sign with that. And I know y'all troll each other a little bit on some of the stuff y'all saying.
Yeah,
but
for sure. That's what makes it fun.
But you know what I'm saying? It was interesting when he said that.
That's what makes it fun. Yeah, that's my guy, man. I love that kid, man. I'm proud of him. You know what I'm saying? He set that mark, you know what I'm saying? He set that bar. And yeah, he gonna be in the Hall. And I'm happy for him. You know, that's what he want. That's what he gonna get. Ain't no hard feelings with my
keep that beef going, man. Don't be trying to be all
nice.
No.
The beef is going on.
No.
Trust me.
Let me say stuff like that. You know,
okay. All right.
I
take that shit back then. I take that shit back then. Fuck that.
Yeah, he's a Hawk.
Yeah.
He's a Hawk, man. 4 rings. He's a Hawk. 4 rings.
He said we crushed y'all's brand of basketball. We made the way y'all play extinct.
But
did they?
But no. Because see, here
they or Steph.
Exactly, number 1. But number 2, I wouldn't necessarily say that they changed the way of basketball. It was all part of evolution anyway, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Because it's going to change during a decade. You know, the game, they're going to change
the rules.
Was
trending,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, it was probably tough as shit and more physical to play back in the 60s and 70s in the NBA before, you know what I'm saying? They started coming across with the different rules. So, and I think they look at it as well as, oh shit, y'all couldn't have played with us. They in the locker room at halftime smoking squares and taking shots.
They just got off work. Yeah, NBA, they second gig.
The second gig. Yeah, 8 hours already.
You know what I'm saying? It's the evolution. I don't think it was necessarily that was Steph the one? Of course. We all know that he was the leading fire with that.
Right.
He led that whole team, even with KD, because I say that because that's what made KD want to come there.
Right. They won before him.
Exactly. They recruit, they put their little superstar all-star team together.
Yeah.
They did that by picking each other. You know what I'm saying? We did that because I got traded there. I had no choice where I got traded to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was a little difference to that. Yeah, if I could have picked my own team to play with, I had a chance to play with the Lakers during that whole era when we was playing with them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they came at me to play with Shaq and Kobe and all that, but I was like, nah, for the simple fact, I'd rather beat them than join them. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I could have played with the mega team, and, we could have had that down there, but, nah, I'd rather stick without where I'm at. Yeah, I took my lumps, but... Yeah. I think the difference with that, of course, is the physicality because, again, as we see, as it goes on over the years, they took that out of the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And which is what? Concentrating more on scoring. Okay, so now you can range. They don't call travel no more. They don't call moving screens no more. And it just kills me. It fucks me up because I'm sitting here looking at these same punk-ass, cheating-ass refs who now want to turn a blind eye to cats carrying the ball every time like this, or hit the Bron shit that one time when he got the inbound pass and was looking at somebody and was just walking and the defender right there, the ref like this and shit, like it's the rules have gotten a lot lighter as far as when it comes to the physicality. They want more offense, and that team was an offensive team. You know what I'm saying? You had a great shooter like Clay. I've been seeing him. Young fella grew up with my kids.
Yeah, important.
I love Clay too. That's what makes this little hypothetical talk here even more special because a lot of their team, I knew when they were kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I did meet Steph when he was a kid, played against his pop.
Daddy,
You know what I'm saying? We all seen him when he used to come to the gym with his pop.
Yep.
So it's just funny. It's good though. It's good barbershop talk.
Yeah, right, sure. And the game was kind of trending towards that direction anyway when they started. Kind of the European game where it was going more 5 out. The bigs were playing on the perimeter, more spacing, more pace. So
I think they were the first to win, I guess, to give some credit that you could win with that style.
In that Euro era.
But I'm gonna tell you, but
remember Mike D'Antoni tried that when we came.
D'Antoni was doing it in Phoenix. If you look back at the Phoenix, how Phoenix played back then, they played like a similar style where they had and you have a screener, and that's why when you see a lot of those Mari Stoudemire screens, Sean Marion screens, that pocket pass, they coming through, monkey dunking that thing. So they kind of was starting that, but it wasn't like full spread throughout the league, because D'Antoni was with us way before he played.
In Portland.
D'Antoni really cool. He used to talk to us all the time about, man, like if I had this team, man, I had y'all so spaced out and doing this and that and just like this is how I would play. And then when I saw him get his own shop, that's what he was doing. And that's why they had so much success in Phoenix. But now, you fast forward, now that the influx of some of the European players and all, and coaches, don't
a lot of the
exclude a lot of them coaches coming up because the coaches going to come up because they're going to bring the coaches over here like, man, show me what y'all do. Right. And let's do it. Let's do some of that stuff with the, how do y'all score? How do y'all go about this? So you had the influx of both of those. So the game was already trending in that way. So, I mean, I hear what Draymond was saying, but the game was already trending in that because, they stopped calling fouls like you said. You know what I'm saying? They start giving more. Stop calling travel. They give them more free throws. Every time a guy goes through the hole, foul. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a guy's going to the hole, you can't even reach no more, bump them, chuck them, none of that stuff no more because all they got to do is just do all that extra and they get in the so it takes away the physicality. So now guys are basically Olaying guys to the lane.
That's why you say the era.
Olay. So it's so easy to score now in this league. Don't get me wrong, guys are skilled, but guys were skilled back in our era as well too, but guys knew how to give them that wood and stop things and hold them and grab them. Remember Derek Harper, he used to literally just grab you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you had to get away from that type of stuff. So,
and then if you look at it with a lot of the game today, in my opinion, guys do workout moves. It's not natural basketball. You know what I'm saying? It's not a natural flow where as that offensive guy, if I'm going to the basket, I'm not reacting off of the defense. I'm just going
Already
with the
know what I'm
move,
doing
man.
in my head.
It's
Yeah.
like, all right,
Step back.
I'm going to go. I'm going to swipe left. I'm going to take 2 dribbles, come with the automatic spin, and hit the floater over whoever in there. And then, you try to do that, and if you can't do it, I'm going to throw it out. And if you the man on that team, if you throw it out and you run back out top, what is it? Come on. And you going to try that same move or something else. It's not a natural flow of the game. Like, and as Bonzi just said, it all changed with time. D'Antoni, he won European championships over there.
with that style.
And he brought that, he tried to bring that whole style to the NBA. But back then, I don't think it was enough shooters on that team, and it was too much physicality in the NBA at that time.
Right.
And then now, what is that whole European flow?
Yep.
Who's used to playing like that already since they were 15, 16 years old when they could turn professional? The European players. You know what I'm saying? All the international kids. And now you're coming here to the NBA with this same flow. It's up and down. You know what I'm saying? Shooting the tramps all day. It's up and down. It ain't honed in on defense or nothing no more. And that's what, of course, the NBA wanted. Again, offense sells tickets, defense wins championships. But now I don't think you could say that during this era because everybody is just jacking up. And they think it's like if you get the ball, I'm on defense, you on offense, and the ball come to you, and I'm like about 5 feet away from you, and you shoot the jump shot and miss, they think that's good defense. That's not good defense. That was a luck of the draw. You just missed.
Right.
I didn't do nothing to change your shot to make it harder
or easy.
To make it easy, nothing. I'm like this, and you raise up, you know what I'm saying? And from there, it's on you. They think that's good defense. Oh, somebody get the rebound and we out and we going down shooting up a tray. No.
Yes, game's different.
Your thoughts on Draymond saying they putting y'all in ball screen action? Because that's really where it trend, like more pick and roll with the space, or more pick and pop, I should say.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's what it is a lot. And we picking and rolling. And then again, all you got to do is look at the matchup that he said. He got to guard Ben. Or, you know what I'm saying? At some point, he's going to have to guard Ben.
Ben averaged 7.
No. But here's my thing. I'm not saying Ben going to be like an offensive monster, but Ben going to beat him the fuck up.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what he do, that physicality.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? All the little shit that we don't see because everybody's eyes is like this. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think he can get away with them antics with Ben?
Fuck no. Fuck no. All that shit, no. Hell no. Ain't nobody going for that.
So he ain't the leg and the backhand and all
that.
Know
better. Shit. He already know better.
He's sagging off.
No doubt.
He gonna try it.
He from the sag.
No, he wouldn't try that. He wouldn't try it. But I mean, look at the matchup, as he said. So you got to guard me or Ben. Either way, you too little. I mean, his name ain't Big Ben for nothing. He's motherfucking Cock Diesel, you know what I'm saying? Like that. And here's the thing about it. Everybody think like, oh, he be in the way. Dog, that's all natural. That's like
country strong.
Yeah.
He's country strong.
He got older brothers and shit.
They all look like that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you think like, damn, they on steroids or some weightlifting or something? Like, no,
that's just how they all look.
Man.
All swole up.
He's a phenomenal athlete, bro. He's the phenomenal. And that's the other thing. They got basketball players. We had athletes. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if Draymond can hit a softball or a baseball or, you know what I'm saying? Play a little tennis, and I don't know if he's athletic enough to do that.
We ain't gonna say we playing basketball though.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, it's athleticism that comes into play.
Bring badminton.
Man, I brought it everything. I beat you in anything.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Hey,
hopscotch.
Hey, look, I'm old school. Hey, Bonds, I'm old school, man. I beat you at anything.
Man, your whole style is chunk.
Checkers right now.
Right now, let's go. Challenge.
Anything else before round 17?
Oh, no.
It's over with.
No, like I said, I ain't saying, I know he's going to respond. I'm not going to say nothing else to either we on that show or he come here. So